Hi everyone again. I just wanted to clarify um, some comments that were made on YouTube recently about North Lanarkshire Council not getting the blame for the demise of Cumbernauld. Now, um, that's clearly not the case. If I can just reiterate a little bit about what I'm talking about here, the new town hub in the centre is an idea that's been tried and tested already, and it failed. And they're planning to put two secondary or two primary schools or whatever they're doing. I think it's a primary and a secondary actually into the town hub. Now, locals don't want that. They don't want it. They want a decent shopping centre. They want a cinema. They want Witherspoons to stay open because it's closing down now as well. And my campaign is to fight to get help for everyone down there. This is not about Tanya. This is not about my channel. This is about human rights. I mean, when Cumbernauld loses its Witherspoons pub within the next 7 or 8 months, what's going to happen to all the locals that live there? Where are they going to go? Now, interestingly, this documentary was filmed outside the Witherspoons, the very same Witherspoons that's getting closed down. I just want to reiterate a comment on this video from Scott Finlay, who stays there. So anyway, I just want to hear this point from Scott Finlay.
Criticism, having twice been awarded the Carbuncle Award by architects, and now experts have voted the Lanarkshire New Town the worst in the country. It's hard to ignore the huge brutalist town centre building which dominates the skyline and is earmarked to be torn down as part of a new town master plan. But while many locals agree that parts need demolished, the recent addition of Ward Park Film Studios and the open green spaces that surround Cumbernauld leave many believing the ugly tag is unfair.
It's a dump. It needs
because
demolished,
of North Lanarkshire Council, it's a dump.
They had the opportunity all the years ago when it was a new town, and this is the best they can come up with. You walk through that mall and you're dodging buckets that's there for the rain. It's like a garden centre that sells buckets.
I mean, what needs to be done?
Well, they're talking about, demolishing it and refurbishing it and what have you, but it's too late for that. That's never going to happen, is it?
I think the council have got some plans, so It looks like something might be happening in the not too distant future.
In my time, come back and ask me when I'm 90.
Really that bad?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's no money going about, is there?
And what is it like, for people here? Because it doesn't seem to be that much.
There's nothing here. Charity shops, pound shops, but you've got Witherspoons, which is handy.
Right, back in 1970 when Town for Tomorrow was made, and you look at the amount of shops in Cumbernauld Centre then, the town was thriving, there was industry, there was work, people were happy, the Falcon was functioning, Gregory's Gill was 10 years away in the making. Things were looking good for Cumbernauld back then. I mean, in 1980 when they made Gregory's Gill, were they calling it a carbuncle then? Did they call it a carbuncle in 1977 when Cumbernauld hit? No, because it wasn't a carbuncle to begin with. When Cumbernauld was built, it was a fantastic, futuristic new town, and to my eyes it still is. But the people nowadays only condemn it because of the state of it today. They don't think back to 1970 or 1980 or 1967 when it was built. They don't think back to the good old days of Cumbernauld. All they see is hatred, negativity, and loss and sadness. And for a town that started off so optimistic, I mean, I'm lost for words now. I don't know what to think. But as I say, not all this video is harsh. There is some good points on it. But, it's just, yeah.
You want a drink? Something to eat?
100% agree.
Now there's just a point I'm just going to make.
Some plans, so it looks like something might be happening in the not too distant future.
In my time, come back and ask me when I'm
Talks
90.
about Witherspoons,
Really that bad?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. There's no money going about, is there?
and
And
that's
what's it
going
like
too.
for people here? Because it doesn't seem to be that much.
There's nothing here. Charity shops, pound shops. But you've got Wetherspoons, which is handy.
Not for long.
You want a drink? Something to eat?
100% agree.
Why?
Just look at it,
He's
Falling
correct
apart.
as well.
falling apart,
What needs to be done?
rebuilt, start again. That's about it.
That bad?
Not bad.
And what are the bad points of it?
The bad place,
Yeah.
you better ask me the good place.
What are the good points then?
None. Bad place. There's none to do. There's nothing for children, there's nothing for anyone.
It used to be.
The whole town's just dilapidated.
Every other town can just be as ugly as well. It's just that it's not been fixed. Everything is getting neglected. If it could be fixed up, it could be better, the way it always has been. In the 80s and 90s it was really great, it was
See,
busy.
see what I mean?
Just been let to rot, is that what you think?
The council haven't done much.
He's got a good point.
The council have let it go that way.
There you go.
It could be better again.
What needs to be done?
Facelift, knock some of the ugly buildings down.
I mean, the ugly buildings, to me, I think he's referring to the penthouses in the shopping centre. Now, you know and I know the centre's not in a good state, but it could have been the Barbican of Scotland. The penthouses could have been saved. I mean, can you imagine that in a 21st century Cumbernauld? Neon lights, welcome to the futuristic Newtown, right? Now, a penthouse block from 1967, standing strong in 2025 and beyond. Just like the Barbican Centre in London, which has had millions of pounds spent on it to refurbish it. Now, Cumbernauld has got something priceless there. Unique. One-off. And I know it's not looking great, I know that, and I've seen the damage inside the Falcon, I've seen the damage inside the penthouses, but the Swan Group promised in 2019 they were going to fix them. Now, from what I've seen inside, they're demolishing it, you know, and if the centre's getting knocked down, why would they restore the penthouses? That's a good question as well. You know, why would they fix up a building that's coming down? So either they're demolishing it, right, or they're planning to keep it, but they don't know what to do with it yet. Somehow disconnect it from the rest of the centre and demolish the rest of the centre and keep the penthouses, which would be great. But I would love the whole centre kept and fixed up, restored. All it needs is worked on. Millions of pounds spent on it to fix it. But it's not going to happen. So they're going to release loads of carbon by demolishing the old centre to build a new town hub that nobody wants. And, you know, after this video, guys, I'm going to take a back seat for a bit and just switch off, because I've done a lot for this town and it's up to the councils now to sort it. You know, I'll keep pushing NLC as much as I can, but it's down to the locals and
Rebuild, which they're going to be doing whenever that.
you know, it's down to the authorities now to
Hopefully,
help
it'll be within the
the
next 10 years.
contractors, the councils.
100% right. If it is the ugliest town in Scotland.
No, it's not. It's not the ugliest town in Scotland. He makes a comment about it being all concrete, but that's generally what new towns are. You know, I mean, if you go to any new town, it's concrete, isn't it? Concrete this, concrete that. East Kilbride, Cumbernauld, Glenrothes, English new towns, Milton Keynes, you know, Bracknell, places like that. There's loads of new towns in this country, and they've all got concrete design. So this is just.
Why do you think that?
Just because of all the concrete that's here. just all concrete all round about this place. It's just pure concrete. That was old Cumbernauld Development Council that started that.
And a retail park, you know, seems to be several of them.
Yeah,
That's
but
not true.
what are they going to do with this? There's more shut shops than there is open here at the minute.
The Cumbernauld
Yes.
Development Council didn't do East Kilbride, it didn't do Glenrothes, did it? It didn't do the English new towns, Welwyn Garden City. I mean, they're just thinking up excuses to throw at Cumbernauld just to make it sound worse than what it really is, and it's not any bloody worse than anywhere else. Knife crime is meant to be worse than anywhere else as well. It's the worst in Cumbernauld for that too. It's not. It's not.
I mean, it's probably replicated
Scott
across
Finlay at the
Scotland.
end of
It's
this
probably not just a
interview
Cumbernauld
explains
problem.
exactly
No, it's
how
not,
I
but
feel about
Cumbernauld
it all.
seems to be the worst, I think, that I've seen anyway round about here.
I know the
It
council
was-
have got some plans for it. You know, what would you make of that?
To demolish it. That's the best plan they've got, is to demolish it.
I think that
This
these
guy here,
things, I don't know who creates them, who makes them up.
it's
But
pathetic.
it's very odd, really,
Top
to see
town
that. I
types.
don't know why they would say that. You know, I mean, there's the kind of obvious things that many towns that are run down in the whole of Britain actually share, very much so. And I don't see why Cumbernauld being singled out for special treatment really makes any difference. It's a joke, really. That's a joke. So, you know, there's many towns, you know, to create a competition and compare and criticise places is quite a sad,
Yeah.
actually quite sad, really, in itself. So really, the whole thing's a joke.
Top
The
towns.
whole thing is a joke, actually, the fact that that's
That's what
actually,
he's on about.
you know, the case.
I mean,
That's what I say.
many would say that, you know, Cumbernaulds not alone. This is a problem. You know,
Exactly.
empty retail.
Why
units
single
broken
out
down.
one place? That really says a lot about the state of affairs. If you'd rather criticise, complain and compare places in that manner instead of actually putting the stability of the infrastructure into the roots of places and leave them and neglect them, what are you going to expect? That's pathetic.
Yeah, I know it's the Scottish Sun newspaper, and I don't like that. I don't like that, but that's the truth. That very end clip is exactly what I'm on about. Right, thanks for watching, guys.